homies, welcome to the Sailor Moon Fan Club podcast. I'm your host, Victoria L. Johnson, and I'm here with baby Tate. You may know her for hit songs like Petty, and most recently Dungarees from the Bruised soundtrack, and Hot One with Layla Blue and Ray Ami. I am so excited to have her on the show. Hey, baby Tate.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm super excited to have you on. After I saw you dressed up as Sailor Moon for Halloween, I was so hyped. So I'm really excited to talk to you. So usually the first question I ask every guest is, what's your first memory of watching Sailor Moon?
My first memory of watching Sailor Moon was probably a couple of weeks before Halloween.
Oh wow.
My friends, I have a group of friends that I hang out with all the time. We wanted to do a group costume, and one of my friends suggested Sailor Moon. So I was like, oh, that'll be cool. So let me actually watch the show so I can, at least be knowledgeable about what I'm wearing. That was my first time watching Sailor Moon.
Oh, cool. Well, shout out to your friend. That's so funny. It's like if that person's a Sailor Moon fan and they brought you on into this whole world.
Yeah.
Had you heard of Sailor Moon before that?
Yeah, I had heard of Sailor Moon before. But growing up, I didn't have cable, and my mom wouldn't let me watch a lot of things. So I think she just was not very open to anime in general. So I didn't really watch it as a kid, but I know about it.
Yeah, that's a common thing I noticed with a lot of guests. They're like, my parents didn't let me watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a common thing with a lot of parents, I noticed. Yeah, that's funny though. But yeah, I'm happy you got to watch it though, because it's really good. How far did you get, and did you have any favorite episodes or moments as you were watching?
I am still on the first season. There are a lot of episodes. But I don't know if I have any favorite moments. I just think it's really funny how Sailor Moon is just she's so emotional, and every time she's fighting, she just starts to cry. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, that is. It's a really funny trait to have, I think, for a hero of the show, where it's he's crying every time you have to fight. But yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Sailor Scout or / Senshi?
I'd probably say, honestly, Sailor Moon would be my favorite. Because, I kind of relate with her. She's very boy crazed as well, which is also so funny. Girl, you're supposed to be focused on saving the world, and you're focused on this crush you have on this mysterious man.
Yeah, that is true. Her head is always in the wrong place. He's my favorite too, so yeah. I feel like she's so good. You said that your friend suggested the Halloween costume. How did y'all decide who would be who?
Well, I don't really know. I think everyone kind of just decided, I'll be this one because I like the color or something,
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wanted to be Sailor Moon for sure because, I feel like we relate a lot. The ponytails, I just knew I wanted to do that look for Halloween. And then, my best friend, she was Sailor Venus, I believe.
Blonde hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My other best friend was Sailor Mars. I think we had Neptune and Jupiter, and then my other friend was Chibiusa.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we just kind of chose which one resonated with us the most.
That's cool. I love that you guys even had a tuxedo mask too.
Yeah, it's actually funny. He made those costumes for us, custom made those, and he flew in from New York to have a fitting with us and make sure everything fit right. And we told him yeah, we're going out to the club tomorrow. What are you doing for Halloween? And he's like, I don't know. I actually don't have plans or a costume. And he made that costume that same night. So we had our fitting on Friday, and then we went to the club on Saturday, and he made outfits that night on Friday. So it was pretty cool.
Wow, that's wild. They look so good. And the fact that he did all of them and that costume overnight, like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is super cool.
Super talented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, like I'm like amazed right now. Cool.
Yeah, we were too, honestly.
Yeah. And it seemed like y'all had fun too. Like it seemed like it was a good time.
We did. We had a great time.
Yeah. I'm happy too that your friends like knew of Sailor Moon. I just went to Sailor Moon a few years ago, and two of my friends just like indulged me and dressed up with me, but they like never watched the show before. So
yeah.
I feel like you had a much better experience with your friends.
Yeah, you know, I just knew I didn't want to like wear this costume and not have any knowledge about the show or the series. So I wanted to watch it. It's something that I've always wanted to watch, you know, growing up. But I knew like, okay, now's the perfect time.
Yeah. I mean, now it's like so accessible, so you definitely chose a really good time. But yeah, you're right. It's like 200 episodes, so like take your time. It gets even better, I think. But yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm happy you're watching it. It like warms my heart. But also another thing that warms my heart is I love your song Petty because I am petty. And I want to know, like, how did that come about?
First of all, thank you.
Yeah.
I too am petty, and so it came out of honesty. You know, at the time when I was creating the song, I knew that I wanted to make a song about being petty, and so that's what I did. You know, I just thought of like the pettiest things that I could possibly think of, some things that I've done in my life, and put it on a song. You know, so it's a really fun record. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure thing, being petty. You know, like something you don't necessarily want to tell people that you're petty, but sometimes you have to let people know just in case.
Yeah, just in case they like think they can get by. It's like, no, I'm petty. I do not mind stooping lower. Like,
right.
What would you say, if you're comfortable, what's the pettiest thing you've ever done?
The pettiest thing I've ever done, you know, I don't know. I do a lot of petty things. I think my most recent petty thing, and I don't know if this is actually petty, but I texted someone that I was supposed to block them. And then I blocked them, so I couldn't even like get their response, and they couldn't say anything back. I think that's kind of petty to not even allow someone to respond.
I love that energy so much. That's good. Yeah. I don't know if it's petty either, but like it definitely is in the realm, and I love it. It makes me happy. You're also like a part of like the first all-woman hip hop album for Bruised. How did you get involved with that, and like, how do you come up with your song on the track?
So Dungarees is actually a song that I wrote and made in 2020 during the pandemic. You know, when I was in the house demoing a lot of songs, and I loved the song so much, but I just didn't know what to do with it and where to put it, because it didn't really fit the vibe of what After the Rain was at all. And so it was just kind of sitting in my laptop collecting dust. And then got the opportunity to be on the Bruised soundtrack. And, you know, we were asked to find a song that kind of fit the energy of Halle Berry being a boxer and, you know, a fighter, and that's the one that I decided, like, now is finally the time I can use this song, and I'm so happy I could.
Yeah, it fits so well, too. I feel like it's such a, like, fighter's anthem kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, don't mess with me.
Exactly. They hop like a kangaroo, like, kangaroos ain't ones to be messed with neither. And you have another song too. It's we're recording it before it comes out. This episode before it comes out, but by the time this episode will come out, it will be out. Hot One with Layla Blue and Ray Ami. And Ray Ami was actually on the show, so I'm like really excited that you guys collaborated. How did that song come about?
That one came about, I want to say on the top of this year, or was that last year? It was this year. Layla reached out, that she wanted me to hop on this song. I listened to it, I loved it, and sent over my verse, and then we ended up, she told me she was going to get Rayami on it. I was like, dope. And, that's kind of how it came about. We shot a video for it. And yeah, I'm happy that's finally coming out too, because that's another one that's just been sitting like, please release me. So I'm glad that, she finally is putting it out, super dope. It's a great song.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. Is there anything you can say about it? Like, what's the vibe or anything like that?
It's a very honest song. I say some very true things, true stories in it. It's called Hot One because it's like, if I'm going to be a mess, I'm going to be a hot one, okay? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I love it. I think it's a great song.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Let me ask you earlier, who do you think is the pettiest Sailor Scout?
The pettiest Sailor Scout?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Mars that's always arguing with Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say her.
I can see that. She always on her, like, why are you late? Like, mind your business. Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see. I feel like Sailor Moon is a little petty too. I don't know how far you got. Like,
I haven't gotten super far.
Okay.
I haven't gotten super far, but so far, I do see Sailor Moon's pettiness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she has a lot of little, like, slick remarks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She got kind of a slick mouth. And it's like, girl, you be crying on the battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to ruin something for you, but I feel like she has an especially petty moment towards the end, but I'll let you watch it. But yeah. Have you watched any other anime?
It's really funny. I was watching this one anime called Cells at Work.
Oh, yeah.
I just really loved it so much. It's like about cells in your body, so that was a fun one. I started to watch Attack on Titan, but it was just so like gruesome, and I just kind of couldn't finish.
Yeah, it's really.
Which I kind of find with a lot of animes that I'll start watching. I don't really like super gruesome ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's like too much fighting, but it's like depicted in such a real kind of way. I'm like, I can't do this. So I like, ones like Cells at Work with like lighthearted, and we're kind of just talking about white blood cells
yeah.
and fighting off germs in the body. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It can get to be a lot, especially Attack on Titan. Like, that show is hard to watch, and yeah, I can totally, especially like in the beginning, it's like we don't want to surprise you. Like, this is what you're getting into. I kind of compare it to Game of Thrones a lot, because I feel like it's that gruesome. But I think,
and I couldn't get into Game of Thrones either. I tried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's similarly very hard to watch. But I think if what I'm hearing, I feel like you would like slice of life anime, and like there's like romance anime. So I feel like you'd like that. Like there's a show called Peach Girl, and it's just like a high school drama that's really good. And I'm trying to think what else right now. There's a few. I feel like in like that's the genre you might like if you want to check it out.
Yeah,
check out
probably.
Yeah. Or even well, I don't know. There's a show called Michiko Hatchin, and it's like about it's actually one of the anime with like a black woman, and that one's really cool. It's just like this woman and like this kid, and they're trying to find her ex, and she's with her ex's kid, that he had while she was in jail, and so she like finds his kid, and she's like, we need to go find my ex, because whatever, he left me. I guess it's also kind of petty, because like, this isn't her kid, and she's just like, I'm gonna go find your kid, and we gonna both find you, because you're behind on child support, and like, you broke up with me, and like, we got some business.
I'm screaming.
So, that show is good. I feel like, I feel like there's some, if you like, that, you might like those shows.
Well, I am taking all recommendations, so send them my way, please.
Yes, absolutely. And also, like, there's a Instagram page called Black Girls Anime. Like the Instagram page says, it's all about black girls who like anime, and it's run by a black woman who likes anime. And she puts up recommendations all the time too, and that's really good. And she doesn't like focus on one genre, and she'll show a whole bunch of different things. So if you need some more recommendations,
I will check that out.
Definitely check them out. Yeah. What else do you stand? Like, we talked a lot about anime, but like, there are other things. Like, I love Beyonce, you know, and other things. What do you stand?
Other things I stand. I stand sleeping. I'm kidding. I really like playing video games. I just recently downloaded Far Cry 6, and I'm like addicted. I love a good GTA moment. I love a good The Sims moment. But yeah, I'm kind of like a gamer. I'm kind of like.
I love that. I feel like not kind of like you are a gamer. Like, you're playing more games than I am. I feel like I'm kind of like a gamer, because I'll like pick up a game and be like, all right, I'm tired now. I won't play another game for like 3 months, or more. But yeah, is Far Cry the new one? Is like, what's his name, Giancarlo Esposito or something like that? Yeah. How is that? It looks really fun.
It is really fun. This is my first time ever playing a Far Cry game. So it's been really fun. It's it was described to me like it's kind of similar to GTA, which it is, but it's like way more involved. Like the storyline is really great. So yeah, it's fun.
What's your favorite GTA game?
I played GTA 5. I think, was it 3 that was in Miami?
I don't remember which numbers go, but there was one in Miami.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Vice City or something like that.
Yeah.
I like that one too. But I'm just really waiting for GTA 6. Like, I'm kind of tired. GTA 5 has been out for like way too long. They just keep on adding more and more things to the online game. I'm like, can y'all please just give us something new?
Yes. Yeah. I think the last Grand Theft Auto game I played was San Andreas. I haven't played any of the new ones. Maybe I should. So I can be like you and be like, where's the next one? It's so fun. So that's cool. That's so fun. Would you ever like stream, like to do a Twitch stream?
I actually do. I do want to get into Twitch. I have a Twitch. I just haven't used it really. So I just gotta learn like what to do to set it up and stuff. But I definitely do want to start streaming my gaming and stuff. I like to play The Sims. Like when you said, you play every 3 months. The Sims is kind of a game like that for me. I'll play like every 3 months, but when I do play, I'm playing for like 5 days straight. Like, no break. So I would love to, stream that. I do a lot of stuff on The Sims. I build houses and stuff on there. So yeah, I would love to
Yeah, I would definitely subscribe and watch. So if you ever decide to do it, I'll be there.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I have one subscriber, yay.
Yeah. That's it. I play games sometimes. But do you have any advice for anyone who wants to become like a successful star like you are?
My advice is to be yourself. Be yourself. Keep going. Believe in yourself. And don't let anyone get in your way, in your head. And just know who you are. Never change that.
Yeah, no, I think that makes all the sense. And then for every guest, I always ask them, I don't know, I think they still do this on the Hulu version, but at the end of every episode, at least in the 90s version, Sailor Moon would have like a PSA at the end where she goes, Sailor Moon says, and like, we'll give like a little phrase or something like, believe in yourself or something like that. So I like to ask every guest, what would your phrase be? So like Sailor Baby Tate says.
Sailor Baby Tate says, say your affirmations in the morning.
Ooh, yes. Simple but effective. I love it. It's so true because I will forget.
Same. I remind yourself though.
Yeah. What are your affirmations?
I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm rich. I'm that bitch. I am going to go get that bag, and I am not going to take your shit. Period.
I love that. I need that on a shirt. And what's next for you?
New music. I'm working on, some new music coming at the top of 2022 that I'm super excited about. That's pretty much what's new, what's next.
And where can people find you if they somehow do not know where they can find you yet?
You can find me everywhere at I'm Baby Tate. IMBABYTATE. And that's me.
Awesome. Go follow her, y'all. She's dope. And you can find me, Victoria L. Johnson, at Miss Old School. It's Old School with a K on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find the podcast at Moonies Club on Twitter and Moonies_Club on Instagram. And we have merch at mooniesclub.com if you want to check that out. And I'm on TikTok at Sailor Victoria. Thanks, Baby Tate, for coming on the Sailor Moon Fan Club podcast.
Thank you, Victoria.